Greetings and salutations, YouTube. Sorry, that was very rushed. I have been trying to record this for the past, 30 minutes, and OBS was being weird. Anyway, we're here with a new Fallout Let's Play. And no, this is not the end of Skyrim. In fact, as I'm recording this, there's about 10 episodes of Skyrim stored up. We're going to run both concurrently. This is just simply so that I have something to kind of have a break for, well, not a break from Skyrim, but you know what I mean. Something to help, you know, a break from it. But yeah, guys, we're here with the Fallout 4. And the way we're going to be doing this is how we're going to be approaching further Skyrim and Fallout Let's Plays on the channel. We are going to be doing more of an RPG type feel. This character is going to be, we have made a background, we've made a background for him, and that's going to influence his skills, the choices we make, the kind of companions we use, how we go about things, and overall just like our build. You saw in the Skyrim one, we're doing a unarmed only. Well, we didn't really have a reason for that other than I wanted to try it. There wasn't like a backstory involved in it. But whenever we do anything else on that in Skyrim, we'll have that kind of sort of thing going on. So, without further ado, here is the backstory for our new character. This character is known as the Gambler. And here is this thing that I have made up. And the reason I have started doing this is, one, I think it'll keep things fresh. Two, I have an English degree. I'm going to use it, damn it. This will give me something to write. Alright, so here it is. Please go easy on me with this. This is the first time I've ever written this or something like this, and I kind of just wrote it in like 10 minutes. Before the war, I knew two things to be true. You've got to know when to hold them and know when to fold them. I was always a bit of a rebel, a scoundrel, a ladies' man. I had two passions, gambling and women. Luckily, both came naturally to me. I grew up in Las Vegas and spent my days and nights on the Strip. When the war started, I enlisted to make up for a few past transgressions. The military changed me, made me more disciplined, and gave me more respect for life. Well, the military and Nora. I met Nora when I was stationed in the Commonwealth, and we instantly fell in love. When I left the military, we settled down in Sanctuary Hills and started our family. The war taught me valuable lessons about life and the third universal truth. War never changes. Okay, so yeah, that's the backstory. Our guy, known as the Gambler... That's not the face. Okay. Known as the Gambler, he's, like I said, he's a ladies' man, real confident. Somebody that is really good at getting his way. And since he's a gambler, he's also really lucky and was really successful at it. So we need a... I actually think Casual Kempt might be the way to go. Either that or Dapper. I think we'll go with Dapper, and then we're going to give a... facial hair. Suave. Man's man. Renegade. I'm going to give him something that's like... It just says, you know, cool character. Not a full beard. The Dead Man's Hand. That's kind of a gamblery. Hollywood classic. Yep, that's it right there.
Beard or no beard?
Extras, blemishes.
There's my strapping husband.
The rest of this isn't super important. We need like an endearing scar, not one that's gonna throw people off. Guess none of these are really that. Okay, that's gonna be the character. Oh wait, body. We're gonna make him real muscular. He's gonna be a. Like I said, he's a ladies' man. He's changed a little bit since the war and starting a family and everything, but this is still who he is. And yeah, there will be future Skyrim Let's Plays on the channel. Those are getting received really well, Skyrim and Fallout both. So I have ideas for what we're going to do going forward with Skyrim for our next playthrough. But obviously the main goal is to blow up and then act like we don't know nobody. But we want to finish our current playthrough of Skyrim. I don't know how deep we're going to dive into it. I know we'll finish the main story, and then we'll just kind of see from there. Because I mean, Skyrim is one of those things we always go back to that character if I decide, oh, let's go get this item on this character or something.
You know, I was nervous at first, but Codsworth is
But
really good with Sean.
what keeps the content fresh and what keeps my recording and everything fresh is going forward and making new characters and making new builds and playing new games. Well, these are the types of games that are. Okay, are we just waiting for old dude to get over here? Yep. So this first episode is basically just going to be us getting to the vault and then getting out of the vault. I wanted to introduce the character, which didn't take super long.
Can you get that?
Good morning. Vault-Tec calling.
Go on.
And so usually we'll pick the sarcastic response to anything.
Speak with you. I've been trying for days. It's a matter of utmost urgency, I assure you.
I'm here now.
Yeah, I've been watching a lot of videos on.
So
Well, they're Skyrim videos on YouTube, and they're making builds, but they're like real RPG heavy builds where they make elaborate backstories, and give reasons why they got arrested by the Imperials and why they're being taken to be held up, and like why the character is built the way they are, and all that fun stuff. So it was something I wanted to try. And
I'm a little busy right now.
Oh, of course.
Sure.
oh, I missed the sarcastic option. Oh well.
Splendid. Now, let's see.
Okay, so this character is going to have like nothing in strength because that's not what he's about. But we need to have really high charisma. We're going to do 9 on charisma, really high luck. We're going to be relying on VATS a lot, just because. Well, I didn't really use VATS for a long time, and then I started using it, and I realized that it's really strong. So, like, all the weapons we used are going to be like anything that will boost our ability in VATS. And then perception. The logic behind perception is that we are, we were a gambler, so we were out on the casino floor playing cards, and that's how we won, and we picked up abilities along the way that led to that. We picked up on cards and everything, and how good they were, but luck was more important than that. And the guard charisma got us out of situations. So we're gonna name our character. I want to name him after Kenny Rogers, but I don't really want to do Kenny. I'll do Ken. Could I do Rogers? Ken. Kendrick. Kent. That was the last thing. Roger. Rogers. No, we'll go with Ken.
Wonderful. That's every.
Thanks again.
Hey, it's peace of mind. That's worth a little paperwork, right?
For you and Sean, no price is too high.
Good answer.
I have my moments.
Mr. Ken, Sean has been changed, but he absolutely refuses to calm down. I think he needs some of that paternal affection.
So Ken is apparently a name that Codsworth knows how to say.
Never heard Codsworth. Go on. How are the two most important men in my life doing? Spin the mobile a bit. He loves that.
I needed to plug in my phone. Because it would go and die.
Hey, how's my little guy? Much better now, huh? Listen, after breakfast, I was thinking we could head to the park for a bit. Weather should hold up.
Okay, so pay close attention to the response we're about to give.
Be like that night in the park a year ago?
Okay, so it says, will it be like that night in the park a year ago?
Codsworth? What's
If you play as the female character and you give that same response, or they give the sarcastic response to that, she says, what, so I can end up pregnant again? So apparently, in 1 year, they only have the one kid, and Sean is a year old. So apparently, Sean is the product of them, getting busy in a park. I'm sure he would love to know that. I have an ashtray, but do either of them smoke? So here they got Nuka-Cola, bottle of milk, some Salisbury steak. They ain't got much food in this house. What the heck?
We need to get to the vault. Now!
Yeah, you were real irritated at old dude before, but... Oh, I went too far. Also, fun fact, if you go too far past that, it will straight up kill you. Yeah, I don't know what OBS's problem was. It just would not let me... Like, I could click everywhere, but the area that I needed to hit start recording. I don't know what it was about. And eventually I finally got it to work, and I wasn't prepared.
Hey there. We need to get in. We're on the list.
Infant, adult male, adult female. Okay, go ahead.
Thank you!
You two, follow me. Come on.
What's gonna happen to all those people outside
We're
the
doing
gate?
everything we can. Now keep moving. Step on the platform in the center.
Into the center we go.
Almost there. We're gonna be okay. I love you. Both of you.
We love you too. Oh my god!
Hold on.
Okay. Well, I hope you guys are enjoying the Skyrim Let's Play. Everybody seems to be. I know a lot of y'all have been keeping in contact with me about it, and hope it's a good time. I actually haven't recorded Skyrim in a while. I wanted to kind of let
We made it.
the stuff that's actually uploaded to YouTube, I wanted to keep it up, or get it caught up more to where I was recording-wise. And I don't know when I'm going to put this up. This may be closer to the... I may, put this up, right after I record it. Probably not right after, because I've uploaded a video already today. It may go one day, one the next day.
You'll need your suits before we can take this.
Thanks. What now?
Just follow the doctor.
But I did skip over the whole beginning thing, just because...
Our home, everything we had.
My mother and father down in D.C. Oh God, honey, what if they didn't make it?
the whole war never changes kind of thing. I skipped over that just because it didn't really fit as well with our character. And y'all are probably good on that. But low intelligence, high luck means that we will probably get the idiot savant to go off a lot, which is good because that's free XP. Oh, well, I'm thinking about it. We're gonna up the difficulty to normal.
Excuse me.
This way, please. Just step in here and put your vault suit on.
I'm trying to speed this process up, so I'm not waiting for Nora.
The pod will decontaminate and depressurize you before we head deeper in the vault. Just relax.
Time for a whole new life.
A whole new life. I like how they really just froze the baby in there with her. Okay. Doesn't even get his own pad. Pod, not pad. Alright, so Kellogg's here. So his pistol will be one that we're using. Because it has got a legendary, one of the legendary effects on, or the legendary effect on it says, I think that it restores action points on critical hits. Which is going to be huge because that's what we're going for. Is critical hits. Critical hits, and just hitting stuff in vats. And we freeze. So I'm trying to kind of think of what our character would do, like how he would react to certain situations. Like he's only going to help people if it benefits him, obviously, because he's like about the money. Because I personally feel like in this situation, his wife dies. He's been screwed over by the government and the military, basically. And he's in this whole world that he knows nothing about. I think he goes back to his original ways, goes back to the whole.
Come on! There has to be a release! Come on, come on, come on! Oh, God!
He goes back to his old ways of being a ladies' man, a player, a scoundrel. You know, I'm not necessarily saying that he's a criminal, but I don't think he would mind, you know, stealing, picking locks. You know, he was a soldier, so he, you know, the killing thing, he's already done that before. He didn't do it before he got to, before he got into the military, but he definitely did it there. I don't have enough action points. And we'll be relying more on guns than on,
What the hell?
He checked our holotape there. We'll be relying more on guns than on melee weapons, but we don't have a choice here. So yeah, sarcastic options. Always ask for more caps. Try and win over the ladies wherever we can. Got him. Oh, he hit me. And like I said, don't do anything, you know, only going to help people if it benefits us, so, you know, monetarily or something. Like, I think now he's going to try and find Sean more for the... I don't want to say more for, like, closure's sake, but at the same time, it's kind of like his family has been destroyed at this point. He loved Sean, but Nora was his whole life. You know, he changed the way he was for her, basically. And any companions that we take will be any companions that we take will further the... never mind those really terrible shots I just had. And continue to have. Okay. Yeah, the companions that we take will go along with that. Like, I think Dogmeat is a perfectly acceptable companion. I don't see him having, like, male companions. Like, at all. They're gonna be, you know, he's gonna have female companions that he's, you know, wooed over. And that he's, you know, convinced to help him. And, you know, Dogmeat is just, he's man's best friend. He's cool with having a dog. And he's not the type that's going to get, you know, emotional unless it's something to, unless he thinks it's going to get him, you know, get him a new woman. You know, it's part of the flirting process. Something like that. Okay, so we're going to look at the perk chart to see to make sure this is the way I want it. I don't need blacksmith or armor. None of that's worth it. Perception will probably keep working down because I would like to get penetrator and concentrated fire. But that's going to require 4 perks down there to get it. I'm fine with charisma where it's at. We'll probably end up getting... Yeah, charisma's good. Intelligence we don't want. Like, I would redo it and put more points into agility, but it doesn't make sense with the character. It's like, there's no reason why he would be agile. It's like, I would love to have Action Boy or Quick Hands or Gun Fu, but it just doesn't make sense. Now, the luck ones make sense. We want Grim Reaper, Sprint, Critical Banker, Better Criticals, Idiot Savant, Mysterious Stranger, Bloody Mess, Scrounger, Fortune Finder. So yeah, I think that'll work. Like I said, I would put more points into agility, but it doesn't make sense for the character. Perception makes sense. Luck and charisma makes sense. And then we could probably put some into endurance too, but endurance is not the best skill in the world in this game. Like, it's okay, but the perks that you get from it are, like, the overall benefit of endurance is good, because it affects your total health and action point drain. But but like a lot of these perks don't get good until really high levels. Like solar powered and ghoulish are really, really good when you get to high levels. But other than that, the rest of these are kind of trash. Strength is one that you really only need if you're making a melee build, which we're not. Charisma, the best perks out of this are Lady Killer, Lone Wanderer, Attack Dog if we're going to use, what's his face? Dog Meat. Party Boy's good because we can use alcohol and not have to worry about getting addicted to it. We may put 2 points into, or a few points into this so that we can get down to chem resistant, because I feel like that makes sense with the character. The rest of these not necessarily. 1, 2, 3. We need to put 3 points into there. And then inspirational is a good one to have too. And then basically everything in the luck tree is really good. Like if you want to know the strongest builds for this, go into luck. Because getting the stuff in vats will do you a whole lot more good than getting something like Gunslinger or Commando or Rifleman. We may get to the point where we do that, but we want to get the ability to pick locks. We want to get our luck stuff up so that we're better in vats. Yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy this and you're excited for like the higher role playing aspect. So it's not just like I have a set goal, like this is how we're gonna play this character. We're gonna play this character this way, and everything has to be made in these certain decisions. We're not just wandering all over creation. Well, we might still do that. It's Fallout. It's a Bethesda game. Yeah, kind of wandering all about creation is kind of the name of the game. Okay, we're gonna get up here, have this conversation with Codsworth. I'm gonna send this text real quick. Okay, so we're gonna go over here, have this conversation with Codsworth, so that in between episodes, I can start making wooden posts, so that I can get the level up bonus from them. Because if you lay wooden posts, you get, if you build anything, you get a bonus to you get experience points. Well, the fastest way to do that the fastest and easiest way to do that is building wooden posts, because all it takes is wood, and there's a ton of wood here. So yeah, in between episodes, we'll scrap everything and build posts.
As I live and breathe. Oh, it's really you.
Oh my god. This can't be happening. This isn't happening.
Isn't happening?
Uh-huh.
Oh, my.
Right. They...
Sir, it's been...
Sean's been kidnapped.
It's...
Doesn't matter how long it's been.
a bit over 210.
Okay. I'm just doing this for the experience.
A little bit...
I feel like he doesn't actually care to what Codsworth has to say.
Pal. Focus. So this is all that's left.
That's not all that's left, sir.
Right.
Now, enough feelings. Shall we search the neighborhood together?
All right. Lead the way.
Proud to serve, sir.
Oh, and then in intelligence, we will eventually put a point in it to get to Gun Nut, because Gun Nut is very useful. I really didn't mean to go after his legs, but whatever.
That about takes care of that. My sense is picking up movement in another house. Follow me.
And I think for the I'm Special book, we'll do all of our leveling up so that Idiot Savant will go off, and then we'll go ahead and put the 1 point either in intelligence to get to. Oh, hold on, let me look. It is just 1 point, right? No, you have to do 2. That's irritating. I may just go ahead and put it into. No, because I'd rather have Gun Nut, because leveling up your weapons will get you a lot further than. Will honestly get you further than a lot of other things. Be gone. What? How did I not have enough action points for that?
Mr. Ken, your family isn't here either. They're really gone, aren't they?
Yep.
Sean's out there, Codsworth. I need to find him.
What about Concord, sir?
I like these people already.
Oh, good. Maybe you'll get along
Okay,
then.
so that is going to wrap up the episode. Like I said, I will go and I will level up, get experience points. The only one I'm going to spend is I'm going to get the first tier of Idiot Savant, and then I will save it for the next episode, and we'll go through each perk together, and I'll explain why we're getting them and what we're going to, and the benefits of each one. But anyway, guys, I hope you are excited for the new Let's Play and the new style of playthroughs that we're doing for, Skyrim and Fallout and stuff. Because I am. I'm happy to be able to finally get to put, my writing and my creative side into this. More than just my commentary. Yeah, so it should be fun. I'm really excited for it. And like I said, Skyrim will continue, so don't worry about that. Anyway, I got to get going. So this is Friar Chuck saying bye-bye.